Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime reaction video. This is going to be on Legend of Mana, the Teardrop Crystal. Um, First and foremost, it was very confusing, and I thought that I just wasn't paying enough attention. And I went into the comment section, which I rarely do, of Crunchyroll, and I'm glad to say that I'm not the only one that is confused. A lot of people were like, I don't know, anyone lost, anyone else doesn't know what's going on, weird things, definitely does not make sense for an anime, fell asleep 3 times. I mean, all these comments that I'm reading right now, mostly animated as I've ever seen, look like body just okay. That's something else. Um, yeah, there's a lot of things that are just basically not the best comments to this. And right now, on Crunchyroll, it's sitting at a 3.7. People are not really liking it. And with a little bit of research, I found out what through the comments what the anime is. So before anything, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I do have quite a bit of first impression videos out already and more to come. So make sure you guys follow me. That way you guys don't miss any. Okay, so this one in particular, Legend of Mana: The Teardrop Crystal, is based on a game from 1999, according to some people here in the comment section. It is also an RPG, old RPG game that had a big fandom, and a lot of people were actually excited for the anime. But if you start watching it, you're completely lost. You don't know what's going on. And I'll just explain the first episode. We have this main character who is being spoken to what I can only say a god deity to make sure that he's prepared to basically help this village. Then he is in this village and he's basically trying to get these two kids who ended up being in his house out of the house, but then he keeps them, and these kids are trouble, but doesn't matter. And then he goes and picks a crop from a talking tree, and from this talking tree, he gets things that are poisonous for humans and not poisonous for humans, but he gets both fruits because one is for monsters that he's raising, which these kids think that could be dangerous, but they're not because they're tame now. And then he goes to the village and he delivers the food. And in the village himself, there is this one character who I guess we're supposed to know who he is, and he's protecting the village. And he's like, "There's one dude who's causing trouble today." And then they hear him causing trouble, and they go in, and this random green dude abusing this other girl, saying "Where is she? Where is she?" Like if he's the guy from Batman. And then they get in a fight with him, and he loses, and he runs away, and then he comes back to apologize, and then he insists to the main character to take him to the other people that he insulted so he can apologize, and they do, and they realize that the girl that he's looking for is in a cave and in danger, and then they have this weird like moment where everyone realizes what's going on, and they make this comment of maybe this world is a lot bigger than we think it is, and then they go into the cave, and that's basically in a nutshell the first episode. The last scene is the only thing I can think of is the girl they're looking for being almost attacked by a monster. So, um, it's a magical adventure action series that if you were into the game, I guess it makes sense because a lot of people that play the game made sense to them. But to me, it just was all over the place. It assumed that you knew the characters, and it being such an old game, um, not a lot of people are going to actually watch it. Um, Personally, I think they should have gone the direction of introducing the characters, introducing the world, and maybe at the end of the episode, introduce this new green guy as like the issue that's going to come up in the second episode. But they rush into a plot and they rush into some other stuff that I just it seems like they they basically made this anime for the people that like the game, and they said screw it, if no one else watches it, then at least the people who played the game will get some type of nostalgia out of it. So um that to me, it's poorly planned, poorly made, and they should have thought about it. Like they should have thought, hey, we can get new people to maybe, we revamp and re-release the game, then maybe we get more people in it. But they didn't go that direction at all. So personally, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10. I think this is might be one of the worst ones this season. Um, I have not given anything lower than a 6 this season. So for me to give you this one a 4, it's bad. So I don't know what else to tell you other than check it out yourself if you want, but don't expect anything good out of it. So, oh well. It's pretty bad and pretty sad that it is what it is, but oh well. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't not checked out my other first impression videos, go check them out. Like I said, everything else I rated above 6, so this one, it's a downer. So oh well. Thank you again for your love and support, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys. Oh, can I stop?